Broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hi everyone, Ron here at Ablesys. Welcome to the webinar, and we will go over the different signals that AbleTrend has been giving out. We'll look at today's day trading signals, and then we'll look at some short-term, which is the day trading. We'll look at the swing trading, which I like a 2-hour and a daily combination. That works really well, especially for stocks and indices. And then we'll take a look at this first chart. We'll look at a daily, weekly chart, because not everybody wants to day trade or do intraday trading. So we'll take a look at the more longer term, which AbleTrend will work just as well for that. And it's an interesting chart because I want to show you here the S&P 500, which of course is considered the stock market. So, with the down move today, let's take a look and see what AbleTrend says. Well, it's real interesting because actually this price is stopped exactly at AbleTrend's support. These little blue dots below is a strong support point that our AbleTrend algorithm is able to see for us. So what that means is, it means that there's like a roadblock there or a wall of support that's going to help to stop the price from going any further lower than those dots. It's just amazing how the prices went exactly to those dots, and that's exactly where it stopped. In other words, it was going down all day, and then that's the point it stopped, exactly where AbleTrend said it would 2 days before that even happened. This is a daily dot. They come in once per day. So 2 days before that even happened, AbleTrend put the first row of support there. That's pretty cool how it nailed it, just perfect. The buy signal came in right here. Blue bar, blue small dot, and the blue X. There's the first on this day right here. That's the first time we had all three agree, and that's what we're looking for no matter what chart you're looking at, whether it's stocks or futures or Forex, short-term, long-term, it's always the exact same rules. Blue bar, blue dot, blue X. The first time you get all three, and that's right there at that point right there. That's exactly when it came in. So really, really good stuff. Boy, it's really been working great this year. I mean, really. Actually, for a couple of years now, it's been just nailing it, just dead on, and that's really helpful because just a couple of good trades are going to pay for itself. And we had a nice little buy signal here. Started, went up very nicely. We've been enjoying this uptrend in the last few weeks. Now it came back down to the blue dot. There's where the stop loss is at 2,900. So we still got a little bit of ways to go down before we even get stopped out. So the point is we're still long. Still long on the trade, longer term, daily, weekly. We always combined two charts into one. So this is a daily, weekly chart, and we got a nice, really nice signal right there. So we're going to stay in it. That's the point. A lot of people getting there. Oh, I better get out. What do I do? Well, maybe if it hits 2,900, we would, but until then, we'll stay in it, and my guess is it'll probably pop off of support and go back up. But I don't guess. I just go by what the charts say. Now we'll take a look at a swing trading chart, a little shorter time frame. This is a 2-hour and a daily combination. Works really well for option trading, swing trading. Some people prefer this, and I happen to agree. I think this is a great way to trade. You don't have to be on top of it. Many people don't like to be in front of the computer because to be successful at day trading, you must be in front of the computer. 6.5 hours that the market is open, from 9:30 to 4 o'clock Eastern time. Otherwise, it's just kind of a waste because you can't be successful at it if you're not there full time. I mean, you can do it part time, I guess, but you're going to miss a lot of good trades on a lot of good days, and then you just probably get frustrated. But that's fine. I mean, that's what you like to do. Short trade came in over here. We nailed that one nicely. There's where the stop would be at the previous higher red dot above the price. There'd be the first red dot. There's the second one. We were stopped out there. This is the Qs, really good for swing trading, very good for swing trading. Nice buy signal there, blue bar, blue dot, blue X. First time they all came in. We went in this trade for about 3 weeks until actually today we got stopped out. Previous lower, small blue dot below the price. Here's the blue dots below it. There's the next step down. There's the next step down after that. You kind of go 2 steps down of blue dots. So great trade here. Abletrend, if you had Abletrend 3 weeks ago, the software recommended buying the Qs at 177. We got stopped out today at 187. Nice. 10-point winner, and the software never said to get out. Now, there was a pullback over here of about 3 or 4 points. If you don't have Abletrend, oh, what do I do? Get out. No. You got the blue dots below. That means you're in an uptrend. The blue dots means you're in an uptrend. Stay in the trade. You're safe. Red dots means you're in a downtrend. Stay short or continue with your puts. You're safe until it breaks the red, goes above the red dot or below the small blue dots. And today we were stopped out at 187 after getting in at 177. So you had a really nice trade there in just 3 weeks. Now you say, oh, wasn't we going short now? Well, red bar, red dot, but obviously not a short trade. We don't have the red X. So we don't have the higher time frame, and this is a 2-hour daily combination. We've got one chart saying to go short. The other one says, not ready yet. So we'll do nothing. It's a no trade. We'll get out of our long trade, but we're not going to go short right now. Just going to hold, sit on the sidelines until the software tells us what to do. Keep it simple. That's what works the best. Okay, and then take a look at one more chart. We went for daily, weekly, then we went to a swing trade, and now we'll go to a short-term day trading chart, and it was an extremely profitable day trading the NQ, which is our favorite to day trade, today using Abletrend. It was a killer day. I mean, big money. If you're just trading one lot and you had the patience to wait for the trades and you had the discipline to take the trades, you hit a home run today. Now, yesterday, because I tell it like it is, really choppy day, sideways, very little movement, not a whole lot happening. But today, today was a day you wish every day could be like this. Big money day for people trading with the Abletrend signals today. Right at the open, just short all the way down, just a great trade. Now, if you got stopped out or you used a 2 green bar exit, which is what I like to do when you're in, when you got a nice little profit, a couple $100, we'll say, just for an example, you want to at least hold on to most of that. Nobody's going to pick the tops or the bottoms. But, you'd like to hold most of that, and that's perfectly fine. We'd have been stopped out here on the 2 green bar stop. When you get 2 green bars in a row, green means sideways. I like to put a stop on the top of the higher of the 2 green bars when you get 2 in a row, like right there. I also love, and I mean love, the tick chart. 233,500 is what I like, and that has to agree with the trade because it's a much faster chart. So you get in much quicker. So the tick is going to be short or long much faster than the 1, 2, 3. So my point is, I just want to see agreement. And when I say agreement, blue bar, blue dot, blue X. Doesn't have to be the first one. Just as long as it's in an uptrend to go long, or as long as it's in a downtrend like right here to go short. But where you really see the big value in the tick is on the sweet spots. It is fantastic for the sweet spots. It's almost like 75, 80% winner on the sweet spots. The sweet spots are great. You have to have agreement from the tick. That's all it is. You need to have the 1, 2, 3. Obviously, you have to have red bar, red dot, red X. And let's say we got stopped out here, which of course first trade, we're a 47. Wow, okay, we're about a 20-point winner. First trade of the day. That's $400 that Abletrend gave everyone in a half hour from the New York 9:30 open until half an hour later, even a little less than a half hour. We picked up 20 points. That's a $400 trade just for one contract. If most of our clients are trading a lot more than, tell me, I don't ask, they tell me they're trading a lot more than that. Great, fine. Well, then you really did well. But we keep it conservative, low key, very simple. $20-20-20-point winner. Now, say, when do I get back in? You got sweet spots right here. These are classic, perfect sweet spots. You're up near the red dots, red bar, red dot, red X. When do I get back in? The tick will tell you when to get back in. Because the tick is going to get in much sooner than the 1, 2, 3 chart. It's a faster chart. So I'm going to scroll back over here and look and see when did tick say to get in. Well, the time here is on the bottom. 25 is the date. That's today. Right around 10 o'clock Eastern, So let's take a look at 10 o'clock East, 10:03, right here, right around 10:03 is when Abletrend says to get in. Well, 10:03, that's right there. That's 10:03 right there. You've got triple confirmation. Not here. Say, oh, do I get in on an E-sweet spot? No. No trade zone on the tick at that time. No, absolutely not. But at 10:03, perfect. Nailed it. Real simple. Just have to have confirmation of both charts. They just have to look the same. That's it. I mean, kind of simple. But takes practice. If you're new at it, like anything new, I get something new. Believe me, it takes me a while to understand it too. So totally get that. However, another big winner right there. Stop goes a little bit above those red dots. Goes to the previous higher row, small red dots. If that's too far, because that one looks like that was quite far away, use the X's. Use the 2 minutes. That's fine. Either way, still a nice trade. Because we didn't get out of this trade. This one was a killer. This one's really, really good. Looks like we may have gotten ticked out over here. 1 point above. Let's see. 15.5. Yeah, we're ticked out right there. But nice little winner there. And we can get right back in again here at 10:31. Actually, it was 10:36. Right here, 10:36. Tick agrees. 1, 2, 3 agrees. This was a really nice trade right here. That was a real good one because we were ticked out right. We were stopped out right there. Here was the two green stop. That was a nice trade right there. We're short at 07. We're out at about 90. That's 17 points. Nothing wrong with $340 that Abletrend gave me, you, and everybody else using the Abletrend signals today in about a half an hour. At this point, we're up like 70 points. I mean, it was really kind of crazy at that point. It was really going great. And then, well, we don't, keep in mind, now, this was a tough one to get in right here. Why is that? Oh, this was a losing trade. I want to point that out. We lost 5 points. So we were plus 70 for the day, and now we were minus 5 points. We're still up about $1,400, $1,300. I mean, even if you caught a piece of it, $800, $900, $1,000, I mean, that'd be great. But I'm being very strict and by the book, like a robot. Now, this was a great trade because the Fed was speaking at this time. However, if you're not following that very closely, you don't know that, this is our dead zone. So we would not have had that trade. Between 12:30 and 2, we don't trade because 9 out of 10 days, it's just dead. However, it turned out today that Powell was speaking and he was talking about interest rates. And of course, obviously, anytime the Fed talks, the market's going to make a big move. But I'm not even going to count that, although the software picked it up beautifully. 86 to 61. Wow, that was even more than I thought. 25-point winner. Not even going to count the 25-point winner because we normally would not have been trading at that time of the day. No trade here again. 2 o'clock Eastern, which is 11 Pacific. That's when we get back to trading. And give or take 5 minutes or something. I mean, that's perfectly fine. Right here, you've got quadruple confirmation. Red bar, red dot, and 2 red X's, both the 2-minute and the 3-minute chart. I mean, if a chart could talk to you, it'd be just screaming at me and you saying, get short. I mean, the odds are tremendously stacked in your favor that this is going down. And we love to trade, those last 2 hours. First and last 2 hours of the day are by far the best times to trade. First and 2, starting at, and I'm talking Eastern time, 9:30 to 12, and 2 to 4 is fantastic time to trade. And this trade was a killer right here. We were short at 56, never got out. Red dots, stay short, stay short. 2 green bar, nope, doesn't come into play till right about here. There's your 2 green bars. Stop loss goes 1 point above, stopped out at 25. Oh, we got short at 56. That's 30 more points on top of the 60 points that we were already winning. That's 90 points profit times $20 a point. That's $1,800. I mean, nobody's going to nail it perfect. But if you got a good piece of that, you paid for half the software in 1 year. You paid for half in 1 day. You paid for Abletrend for 1 year in just 1 day. If you had the patience and the discipline to take the trades and follow the guidelines that we go by. Kind of easy when you look back at the chart now. A little tougher when you've got to do it and when you're in real time because your emotions get into play. The software has no emotion. That's why everybody looks back on the chart and goes, wow, why didn't I just follow it? Another killer day. Great day. Another big money day. Well, day trading's not for everybody. It's very stressful. Emotions get into play, and that's okay. It's not for everybody. But anybody who does is serious about it and just follows it blindly, like a robot, made a pile of money today. Now, did give a little bit back toward the end. Valid trade right there. I tell it like it is. Good. I don't cherry pick. I show you the winners. I show you the losers too. That was about a break even on the 2 green bar stop. But let's even say we were using the previous higher red dots, which is what I would have used because we really weren't in much of a profit at that time. Okay, we gave back about 5 points on that trade, and this is a valid short right here, and we're going to give back about let's even call it 10 points on that trade. So 90 minus 15, that's a 75-point day. That's 1,500 for just one lot, for every lot traded. So it was a fun day. You always hope, you don't know what every day's going to bring. Yesterday, sideways, choppy, no fun at all. Today, trends, signals, confirmation from the tick, everything was just working great today. Just gotta ride with it. It's not easy. It's definitely an emotional roller coaster, and it's definitely not for everybody. However, if that's what you're trying to do, you won't get even close to anything better than able trend signals. That I can assure you. But you find out for yourself. If you're new at this or new at the trial, see what you think. I'll gladly do a live one-on-one trading session for you also. So here we go, Alan. Well, this is how I do it, Alan, because this is I don't just use the 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute chart only. I also use the tick chart in conjunction. They both have to agree before you make a trade. It just puts more of the odds in our favor. Yes, ES and CL worked very well today using able trend signals. So I hope this helped. If you need any help, I'm here every day, Monday to Friday. I'm always glad to help. Do everything I can for you in every way. Hope this was helpful for you. Thanks for being here, everyone. Have a good night.